All right, today we're going to go over how to feed and water your animals, and it's not like this. First off, you will need something to carry water. So go to the vehicles and the animal tab, and then go to the barrels. Look, get whatever one you want, but if you're like me, you're starting the 100K farm, and you don't got enough money to be buying all these big stuff. So I would buy that one, and then of course use one of your tractors to go pick it up. It's over here on the map if you weren't entirely sure. You will need to fill it with water. There's a big water tower right there in town. There's also a water tower in your farm. It's one of those things where you like hold L1 and then click the stick, or maybe even just click the stick when you're in the position, and it'll work. Then head back to your farm, and basically the tank needs to be roughly in the area of where the water is, and then you can press R1 and triangle, or whatever the unload button is on the system that you are doing. You'll see it slowly go down to 0. The first tank is just enough to completely fill your first farm, so you can either A, go refill it, or just go drop it off somewhere. Next part, you're going to need to grab your trailer with one of your tractors, and we're going back to town because we were removing the sides of our trailer. If you head roughly back to where we picked up our water tank, there is a garage right there, and you need to let go or park basically the trailer there, and then get out of your car, and then go to the wrench icon, and from there you can basically remove the sides of that trailer. You need this because we're going to put our food for our animals on there. That's really the only way we can get it back to our farm currently, unless you want to use a forklift and do it manually. And then boom, once it's off, make sure it's equipped, and then you're going to move it. Well, you need to buy bales. So go to the back to the menu, and then to the objects and the bales. And for cows, we will go with the square bales. I would recommend 2 or 3. Your trailer can fit more, but that's all you're really going to get on with your skid mover currently. Just be sure to check what your animals need to eat. Don't buy this if it's not for cows. From there, head up towards the top, and we're going to need a skid loader as well as a bale spear. So go down to the loaders, not the forklift. It's 35 G's, but we're going to be using this to feed our animals a lot, so it's worth it. And on top of that, you want to hit the R3 button or whatever it is so for the add-ons, and then go to the bale spear and do that. There you go. Now attach the bale spear to your loader. Once you have that, attach the bale spear to the loader. So you got to basically push the loader into the bale spear and then click X. And as you can see here, this is all you really got to do. You got to shank it and then sort of lift it so the spears are pointing up, and then hold it above this guy, and then find the position on your trailer to park it. You can do 3 bales, but I almost lost them. So this is why I recommend just doing 2 if it's your first time. Like, this is good because then you can remember, you got to get it off too. That's kind of the trick. Because sometimes when you try and get it off, you start moving the other bales. And then when it's all on there, make sure you walk up to each of those and put the straps on. I think it's a circle. I can't quite see, but you'll find the angle once you see it. Yeah, hit the fasten the safety belt. Make sure they're all fastened down. There's no reason not to do this. It is free. And then bring them back to your farm. Something I didn't do, but you can do, is you can use the bale spear on your skid mover. You can push it into one of the bales and then use like the attachment, the straps, to strap that to the trailer, so you can actually bring everything back in one go. I just totally forgot about it and didn't do it, so I had to make 2 trips. But at least I did get to bring my 4th bale back, I guess, but yeah. Once everything is at the farm, the bales and your bale mover and your truck and your trailer and all that bull crap, the fun begins. Now we got to try and fit this bale into that little thing right there, which obviously isn't going to work at this angle, so don't even try. You're just going to get frustrated. Instead, do it at the right angle, shove that MFer in there, and just pull it on back. I already filled it up. So basically what you could do is fill it up and then leave one on top, and it'll refill. And you can see that it is slowly going up. I don't actually know if this whole bale is going to be used or not, but make sure you check to ensure that the food is actually being put in there. And that's how you feed and water your animals.